Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this LOKITHOR J400 jump starter. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So we have some specs in the back. The model is the J400. The battery voltage is 4S at 3.7 volts for 14.8 volts total. Battery capacity is 23.68 watt hours. Clamp out voltage is 12 volts. Starting current is 1000 amps. Peak current is 2000 amps. So you charge this with USB Type-C. It can also output USB-A or USB-C to charge things like phones and other devices. And then we have the working temperatures here. So let's get this open. Here we have a thank you card and the manual. Let's take a quick look at it. So you'll want to read through this on your own. Here's a product overview. We have the specs again. This shows what comes with it. We have the jump starter, the clamps, user manual, USB cable, and the thank you card. So to turn it on, you press the power button. To turn it off, you hold down the power button. It has a power LED and then a boost start function. You press and hold it for 5 seconds to turn it on. And here's the display. Charging instructions, discharge display. This talks about how to use it. You insert the clamps, connect it to the battery. You want positive to positive, negative to negative. Press the power button. It says if the detection meets the automatic start, it will enter the 10-second clamp connection status detection countdown. Once it counts down, you can start the car. If the car starts, you can press the power button to exit. Then you can disconnect the clamps. It also has a boost start mode. So if the regular mode doesn't work, you can use boost start. This talks about the jump clamp status connection. So if impedance is low, it will be green. If impedance is high, it will be yellow. Has a voltmeter, has an LED light, and you can do USB charging with it. So let's pull this out. So here's the jump pack. It's made of kind of a hard plastic. If we pull open the ends, we have the place where you connect the jump cables. We have the light here on the other end. We have the USB ports. So you're going to charge the jump pack with the USB-C, but you can also output USB-C here to charge other devices. And then you can use USB-A to charge other devices. If we look on the back, it's going to have the error codes and some of the different specs and things on it. So here's the USB charge cable and the clamps. Let's show how that goes in. And I am going to demonstrate this. I'm just showing this on my bench here where I have a little bit better light. So this is only going to go in one orientation to plug the clamps in. So they can plug in like that. Let's try the light. So we can press the light. That turns it on. We'll hold down on it. Turns the flashlight on. Press it again. We're going to have strobe and then SOS. So let's try charging this. So I'll open up this side, I'll plug into the USB Type-C, and then the other end is USB-A. I'll plug that into a phone charger. Okay, so this is currently charging at around 1.3 amps. So the charge rate can vary depending on the state of charge of the jump pack. Now it's at 1.2 amps. This also shows the charge rate, so we're at 14.8, so we're about 15 watts, and this is jumped up to around 3 amps. So I'll let this get charged up, and then we'll come back and we'll test it out. Okay, so I'm out here at my 1997 Land Cruiser. I have the jump pack hooked up. I'll press the button to turn it on. We'll see a countdown to 10. Or from 10. Okay, now it's ready to go. I'll go turn it on. And now we're started up. I'm going to let that run for a minute since I started it. So that was the LOKITHOR J400 jump starter. I really like how easy this was to use. You just plug the cables in, turn it on, connect up the terminals, and it will automatically set up to do a jump start. It'd be easy to fit this in your car. You could put this in a glove box, the trunk, or maybe the center console. The main thing is to make sure you keep it charged up, especially when you have cold weather and you're more likely to need a jump start. But it's nice to keep it charged up all the time because you never know when you might come across someone who needs a jump start. And if you have this, you can lend a hand and spread some goodwill. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.